All right, welcome back to the Jaw Life channel. I am, of course, Jaw, and we are working our way towards the 100-day live guitar practice streams. Today, actually, we are on day 62, so over halfway. We're making our way there. Just hang in there. Stay with me. I appreciate everyone that's joined. I greatly do appreciate that, more than my words can really express. Oftentimes, I can't find the words to express my gratitude, even for a single subscriber, even for a single comment below. So, seriously, thank you to any like button, any subscription, anything like that. I greatly thank you for following my journey. And I also inspire you to pick up the guitar as well. Don't just, watch the videos and, move on. Pick up the guitar as well. Really try to understand, where I'm placing my fingers or, what I'm talking about. And, I use these stickers here to help me. But, just beginner to beginner. Oftentimes I see these other professionals that get on here and they know how to shred. They really know what they're talking about. They really know what they're doing. But oftentimes they're so advanced that they kind of forget how to use, the terminology and really kind of dumb it down to, all the different aspects of playing guitar. So hopefully there's something that I can say as a beginner to help another beginner, grow in their journey as well. So as always, I invite you to come along and let's just see how good we can get, in 100 days. So again, day 62, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be getting into some pentatonic scales, some hammer-ons and pull-offs, and some sliding. So those hammer-ons and those pull-offs and that sliding can actually blend into that pentatonic scale and really bring it to life, right? Rather than just kind of walking through and playing, a scale pattern, you can actually play music. So big difference there. I'm still just playing scales and learn how to crawl around and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive on in here. Let's just start with some pentatonic scale. Let's just do the scale, walk through the different positions on the neck, and go from there after that. But let's first start with the pentatonic scale. First, we're going to put our middle finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, which is a G note. Then we're going to put our pinky on the 5th fret of the 6th string, which is an A note. So it's G-A. Then 5th string is middle pinky. 4th string changes. It's index pinky. 3rd string is index pinky. 2nd string is middle pinky. 1st string is middle pinky. And then do the same thing going back up. And again, I know I'm doing these live recordings and don't have all the cool graphics and things like that and pop-ups to show the charts, but just bring up another tab on another screen of yours and just type in pentatonic scale and find the different positions and you'll see them. You'll see them marked on there, 3rd fret, 5th fret, or what have you, and you'll see the pattern layout. Here, you got middle pinky, index pinky, middle pinky, middle pinky, middle pinky, middle pinky, index pinky, middle. Okay, and you can slide down here to the 5th fret using your index finger, your pointer finger. On the A note, pinky on this C note, which is the 8th fret. So it's index, pinky, index, ring, index, ring, index, ring, index, pinky, index, pinky, pinky, index, pinky, index, ring, index, ring, index, ring, index, pinky, index. So you'll notice on row 5, it's the entire thing. The entire thing gets played. Nothing comes off of it. So when you're playing, this position up here, the pinky gets used every single time. The index in the middle might swap out, depending on what string you're on. But the pinky gets used every single time on this 5th fret. Now when you come down here to this other position, again, this 5th fret gets entirely played. Now you're using your index finger instead of your pinky, but the index finger gets played every single time. Watch. Index, pinky, index, ring, index, index, pinky, index, pinky, pinky, index, pinky, index. ring, index, ring, index, ring, index, pinky, index. So that 5th fret, everything is played. Easy to remember. A, D, G, C, E, A. All right. All right, now let's go over here into this position. This is the one with the House of Blues at the bottom of it. So frets 8 and 10 with your middle and pinky. And then it changes on 5th string to index, pinky, 4th string, index, pinky, 3rd string, index, ring, 2nd string, middle, pinky, 1st string, middle, pinky. Climb that same thing back the other direction. Pinky, middle, pinky, middle, ring, index, pinky, index, pinky, middle, pinky, index, pinky, index, middle, ring, middle, pinky, middle, ring, index, pinky, index, middle, pinky, index, ring, middle, pinky, middle, ring, index, pinky, middle. All right, and then now this position here, where you have middle, pinky, index, pinky, index, ring. All right. And then the other one just kind of like loops back around, but it is like, how does that one go? Alrighty. So that's just playing through all the different positions on the pentatonic scale. And as I can see, there's not even 10 minutes past. I remember it used to take me 10 minutes to get through one of the positions. Now I can get through all 5 positions, a few, repetitions of them, and all under, 8 minutes. So and that was with talking at the beginning too. So really it was probably under like 6 minutes. So who knows? Again, try to find those small wins for yourself where you realize that you're improving, whether you're getting faster, you're getting more clear, your transitions are smoother, whatever it might be, your recall from your brain of remembering the note makeup of certain major chords or minor chords, whatever the little achievement might be, pat yourself on the back and be proud of those things. Enjoy the journey, right? You can't just expect to I'm not playing songs yet. I'm 60-something days in. I'm not playing songs yet. Well, it's because I'm not focused on the songs, for one. I'm focused on fundamentals. And two, I'll get there, right? There's always going to be something else that you don't know how to do. And that's in any aspect of life, not just with the guitar, right? there's always going to be another trick to learn on a skateboard. There's always going to be another song to learn. There's always going to be, for a doctor, there's always going to be another part of the anatomy to understand. For whatever it might be, there's always going to be ways to improve, right? We always want to continuously improve. So there is no final destination. There's just the journey along the road. So just enjoy the journey along the road. All right, let's keep playing around in the pentatonic scale. First, I just walked the patterns, though, really kind of generic, just as scales. Now it's kind of freestyle within the pentatonic shapes. So you can kind of bounce around from different position to position. Just remember to stay within that pentatonic scale, which utilizes the A, not B, but C, D, E, not F, but G. So it uses 5 of the 7 whole notes. It just doesn't use B and F, but A, C, D, E, G, yes. So let's just play around on those notes. This also helps with your fretboard memorization, right? Helps with your accuracy, your rhythm, your timing. I'm just not good at keeping a pattern and staying consistent with it. Not yet. I remember I used to have to stare at the fretboard so hard to get that, and I would be so slow at it. Just go back to some of the first couple videos. You'll see me, I'm sure. It's crazy how far I've come. So it's good to have these videos to reflect back upon, so that way I can actually understand how far I've actually come. So I always recommend recording yourself. A lot of people are embarrassed of it, and don't get me wrong, it's embarrassing. But no, I recommend the same thing with working out. No matter what body shape you think you might have, um, take your shirt off, take pictures. In most phones, you can hide pictures. So that way it's not in like the main log of pictures and stuff like that. So I highly recommend taking pictures of yourself, recording yourself, playing music, before and after pictures of working out. It's good to have things to reflect upon. Um, so yeah, I strongly recommend that. Also, don't forget to check the pinned comment below. That's where I leave like a detailed description of like the exercises that I'm doing for that video, that hour practice session. So all my videos, make sure you check the pinned comment section below to get a little layout of what I'm talking about here, since I can't do all the cool pop-ups and graphics and things like that with this being a live stream. So make sure you check that out. Now I'm going to get into some hammer-ons and pull-offs. I'm going to stay within the pentatonic shape though, instead of just hitting every single note and fret like I sometimes do, like the spider exercise and things like that. This time I'm going to do the hammer-ons and pull-offs, but I'm going to stay within the pentatonic shape. So, but don't have a whole lot of experience with hammer-ons and pull-offs, so just want to make sure we're repping that in. Let me slow it down just a little bit to hear a little bit more ring. And remember, with those hammer-ons, that striking finger, one of the notes we're just, plucking. But then when it comes time to do that hammer-on, whether it's with the middle finger, the ring finger, the pinky finger, doesn't matter. It has to come down like a hammer. It's got the name for a reason. Hammer on. You got to be accurate and you got to be crisp and sharp. And you really just got to hammer that on, tring it out. Like if I want to do this C to A to C here, see? If I just lay it on there, it's going to mute it. If I kind of put it on there with a little bit of force and press into it, doesn't really work either. You really just got to strike it and keep that finger down. Hit it and keep that finger down. And then on the pull-offs, you don't just lift your finger off, technically. You kind of lift it off at like a scooping 45-degree angle. Let me say it like that. Yeah, let me say it like that. Scooping the finger, instead of it being a straight pull-off. You know, the hammer-on's got a really good name. The pull-off, it's got a pretty decent name. But really, instead of pulling just straight perpendicular, you're kind of scooping at a 45-degree angle. So the pull-offs are scoops at 45-degree angles. You're kind of flicking and plucking the string with that finger that's pulling off. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making sounds. All right, let's go down here to this. No, let's play here just a little longer. All right, so we've done it in this position. We did it in this position. Let's go down here to the 8th and the 10th fret. See these hammer-ons and these pull-offs, a lot of these exercises that I do. That's why I don't just want to just learn rhythm guitar or just learn lead guitar or like one style. That's why I'm doing a lot of different, not random, but a lot of different guitar exercises and techniques throughout this 100 days. So that way I can, be well-rounded. So that way I can have, a foundation of rhythm and lead both. So yeah, that's why I'm learning chords. That's why I'm learning scales. That's why I'm learning finger picking even. That's why I'm learning, bends and, all these different things, because I just want to be, well-rounded. If I'm going to learn something, I'm going to try to, learn it well. So I don't want to be handicapped to just being a rhythm guitar player or just being an acoustics, guitar player or something like that. So yeah, with these hammer-ons and these pull-offs, it really builds the accuracy and, again, I say it all the time, but dexterity, muscle memory, things like that, control, just bonding with this guitar, becoming one with it. So. accidentally when I do the pull offs and I'm plucking, kind of doing that scooping 45-degree angle that I was talking about earlier. My control isn't that good, so I'm like hitting other strings and causing other things to kind of vibrate out. So trying to improve on that, but I hear it. You also build that timing and that rhythm and that understanding of, when to actually do the pull off, and, when, how do I say it? Like when you need to let it ring out a little bit longer and when you need to like pull it off. So you're kind of like just building that timing and that understanding, right? A lot of times you'll like be plucking and pulling off at the same time, or, things just aren't in sync. So it doesn't ring out right. It doesn't sound right. But the more you rep it out, the more you're subconsciously building it in and getting that understanding and training your ear and building that, everything's just getting synced and calibrated. Everything's going to eventually, the more time you put in, sound better and better and better. So just hang in there. Stay patient with yourself. Again, look at some of my videos. Look back at videos one through 5 and look at, my last 5 videos, 55 through 62 or whatever, right? 162 today. So yeah, compare videos 1 through 5 versus like 55 through 62. You'll see, the improvements. You'll hear the improvements. So hammer on pull offs. Hammer on pull offs. Okay, slide down to another position. Again, staying in the pentatonic scale, pentatonic shapes, but doing hammer-ons and pull-offs. So the first one gets plucked. This next one gets hammered on or pulled off. Whew. Okay. Again, keep going through the pentatonic scale with the hammer-ons and the pull-offs. That's all we're repping out right now. Almost done with it. All right. So now that we've practiced the hammer-ons and the pull-offs for quite a bit, we're going to transition for the last quarter or the last third of the video. We're going to transition into slides. So kind of through the hammer-ons and the pull-offs, we'll still do them for sure, because as we're sliding around, we can still, do a hammer-on and pull-off, but that's not going to be the focal point, I suppose. The focal point of the practice session now will be sliding. So slide walks, whatever you want to call it. So real quick, I'll just do some basic slide walks with each finger going. I'll start here on the 7th fret with all of them. So we'll just do the first finger, slide 1 fret, slide 2 frets, slide 3 frets, slide 4 frets. So you go 5, 6, 5, 4, 5-7, 5-3, 5-8, 5-4, 5. Wait, I'm on the 7th. That's funny. Yeah. 7-8, 7-6, 7-9, 7-5, 7-10, 7-4. Then you got 7-11, 7-3. Just practicing with each finger. We're only using the index right now, but eventually we'll move into the other ones. But I'm just trying to practice that, just that sliding to get that understanding, how to slide from one fret position to another fret position. Because, man, when I first started trying to slide, I'm still pretty trash at it, to be dead honest. But, when I was first sliding around, I could, the friction, it was hard to understand, the friction and things like that. So I would slide way past, way short, things like that. So this little drill here allows me to just kind of get that understanding of what it's like to slide with just one finger, or slide with the middle finger with the one trailing finger, or to slide with the ring finger but having two trailing fingers, Everything's kind of different. So I'm just practicing all these different sliding around things, just again to build, all of my skills a little bit rather than focus on one different thing. All of my videos are kind of bouncing around and practicing lots of different things. So make sure you check out all my other videos. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much. Also, just real quick, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that as well. And also comment below to get a community of like minds speaking about music, art, guitar, whatever it might be. So comment below, hit the like button to help a friend out, and make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get in here to some more slides. I don't know. See? It's hard to go and stop, exactly where you want to be. So got to drill it, got to rep it in, got to go. Just strip it out, figure it out. What does it feel like? You'll calibrate, you'll fine tune yourself. Start over. Might be sloppy, might not be super smooth yet, but if it's only the first time or even the fifth time, if it's the fifth time and you practice for an hour every single time, you only have 5 hours worth of sliding around practice. So I always try to remind yourself, be patient, it'll be okay. Just keep putting in the time and things will fall into place. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, find those small victories and be proud of yourself. So that was everything sliding around with the index finger. Let's slide around with the middle finger. See, it's harder with the trailing finger. If I just did it with just the middle finger and floating, I can see better. I have better control, but I think that's a worse technique because in time, I think it's best to have, If it's a trailing finger, if it's a leading finger, you're going to be playing a different note. But if it's a trailing finger, I think it's wise and important to start practicing and keeping that finger down on the strings, so that way it's there if it needs to be in place to help maybe mute a string, or maybe it needs to be kind of there to help kind of bend something down, or bend something up, or whatever it might be in any given scenario. But try practicing with the trailing fingers down. So here we are, trying to slide with the middle finger, with the trailing index. Okay. Okay, let's do it with the ring finger now, with two trailing fingers. The finger didn't even slide. The ring finger stayed still. These two fingers started to slide, but this one stayed still, so everything just kind of crashed into each other. Didn't really move. So see, that's what I'm saying. It's different when you put those trailing fingers down. So try it. Practice with them. Okay. Here we go. Where were we? We're 3 fingers down. 2 trailing. Just fight through it, fumble through it, fail through it. It's okay to fail. Failing is important. You have to fail. Failing is a poorly accepted word. It's a misunderstood word. That's why it's not accepted. But failing is a good thing. You have to fail, so it's okay. Listen to all my failures. Itchy face, long hair do care because it itches me. All right. Okay, that's doing all the little slide walks with the ring finger. Now let's do all these little slide walks with the pinky being the fretted note that rings out. And now you have 3 trailing fingers to kind of keep down on the string and slide around for support. So let's try out these. All right. All right. So now that we've done it with all of the these 4 fingers, we've done these slide walks, is what I like to call them. Now we're going to just do sliding within the pentatonic scale. I just wanted to warm up all the fingers, let all the fingers get a little bit of sliding action going both directions, just to kind of, again, get that understanding, allow the body to calibrate, allow the body to kind of, get synchronized and things like that. So first time you do anything, it's not going to feel comfortable. First time you walked, you didn't walk. You crawled and rolled around on the floor and things like that. You didn't even crawl at first, right? You didn't even know how to crawl. You just kind of rolled around and stuff like that. So, everything takes steps, takes practice, takes time. So steps wasn't in there intentionally, no pun intended. But anyways, now let's practice sliding around within the actual pentatonic scale. Okay. All right. So All right. I think that'll go ahead and be a wrap for today's, 1 hour practice session. Again, today was day 62. So I'm continuing to climb. Tomorrow will be day 63. So that would be another milestone, another full week in the books. So thank you all so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. I need those subscriptions to go up. Thank you so much in advance. Please subscribe. Please comment below to get a community of like minds speaking about music and guitar or whatever it might be. And also hit that like button just to help a friend out always, just for the time, the energy, the courage to get on here, everything that goes into it. Just hit that like button to help a friend out. Thank you so much in advance. And lastly, there's some floating videos probably on the screen by now. So you can click this one for the entire catalog of the 100-day series that I'm trying to build right now. And then this one right here will be the subsequent video in the series. So make sure you check those out to support your friend here. And then that's it, really. So until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I love you. I'm out of here. I'll see you next time. Peace.